lot of people come to me and ask me, Yannick, how do I deal with negative review on Google? How do I deal with any kind of review and help with my reputation management? Well, today we're actually going to be talking about how to handle negative review as an HVAC and plumbing business on Google. So today we're going to be talking about a few points that I have for you to be able to best respond to any kind of negative review. This obviously is going to have to deal with Google, but this can be implemented anywhere online, right? So in terms of the first thing that you want to do is make sure that you acknowledge the review quickly. Negative reviews are going to be a pain. You're going to see it. You're not going to like it. Whether it's accurate or not, it's never a good thing to deal with. It's never fun to deal with it, but you have to deal with it. It is extremely important to do so. So what you're going to do is, once someone leaves a negative review, if you have the time, take the time to get on it and review it. You don't want to let it sit for weeks and months, right? You want to do it as quickly as possible to show that even though you are getting something that is negative towards your business, you're still going to answer that client the same way you would if it was a positive review. The other point is you want to remain calm and professional. You want to show other potential clients that although something did not go well and there was an issue, you're still able to handle it professionally. And so they know that, okay, well, if something does go wrong with the service that I'm getting from this HVAC company, well, they'll try to attend to it and they'll respond to me, and they'll also be able to try and fix that issue, right? I just want to take a second to let you know that at Klutch Growth, we offer Google review management services where we'll handle all the positive and negative reviews for you. All you have to do to get some more information is go to clutchgrowth.com, get a free information session where we'll sit down with you, go over everything that you're looking to do, and give you some tips on what you can do online to be able to help with your reviews. And even if you work with us or not, you'll still be able to get something out of it. If you have any other questions, you can also reach out to us at info@clutchgrowth.com. The next point is going to be, you want to personalize your response. You don't want the same response for everyone. You want to make sure that you use that person's name, you show some attention to detail there, and really personalize to what the negative review was. Okay, and so even if you think that that negative review wasn't warranted, you want to be able to personalize it and really show that attention to detail. The next point will be to apologize and offer a solution. Again, same thing to what I was saying a little bit earlier, is that you want to be able to acknowledge that there was an issue, whether it was right or not, right? You want to acknowledge that there was an issue and then try and find a solution. You want to show other clients that you're not just going to do a job and that client is complaining about the job and it was not well done according to that client and just leave that client out to dry. You don't want to do that. You want to be able to show that you're going to be there. Your customer service doesn't stop once the client pays. It continues on even after. So if the client is unhappy with certain things that have been done, you want to attend to it. And you want to offer a solution. It could be something as simple as saying, okay, well, listen, we apologize for this mishap. We want to make this right to you, and we want to help you be able to fix the problem that you've had with this service. Please give us a call at this number and talk to Yannick, right? And so that way you're showing other clients that, okay, well, there's a way around things if anything bad was to happen. The next step would be to take the discussion offline. So you obviously want to follow through on that negative review, because if you don't and you're just kind of showing it online, well, that person can also respond to your response, right? And say, well, they never tried to reach out to me. I called them and, they did not help me at all. They just said that I was wrong and that they were not going to help me any further. So you definitely don't want that to escalate. And you want to be able to give that good customer service once you are offline. And so when you do speak to that client that has a negative review for you, well, you want to make sure that you attend to their issue. Obviously, if it's not reasonable, then you can judge by yourself what you're going to do with that. But you want to try and help the situation and not escalate it to make you even look worse with that negative review online. The next step is going to be monitoring and learning. So you want to monitor these reviews, whether they're good or bad, right? And you want to be able to respond to these reviews and monitor them and learn how people are responding to your responses, right? And look at some of your competitors and what they're doing as well too in terms of response and how they're going about it. And you want to make sure that when you respond to a negative review, it is not seen as something different than what you're trying to do, which is trying to stay professional and trying to help this client, right? You want to make sure that that response is the same consistently throughout all the negative reviews. Next step is obviously going to be encouraging positive reviews, as many positive reviews as you can. The more positive reviews that you're going to get is going to hide all these negative reviews, right? And so they're going to be pushed down, and when your potential clients are also looking for your reviews, if they see you have 1 or 2 bad negative reviews, but then you have 100 or 200 positive reviews, well, they're not really going to pay as much attention to the negative reviews. They're going to be more looking into the positive reviews, right? And see how your service has been good to the client. And yes, it does happen that, 1 or 2 person can be dissatisfied. But now if they see that you've handled these negative reviews properly, they say, okay, well, this HVAC company really, takes care of customer service and makes sure that the client is top of mind, right? And is treated properly. The last point that I want to touch on is going to be addressing false and or malicious reviews. So Google does give you that option. Okay, so they will tell you, okay, well, if that review is something that you think is not accurate, you can always go ahead and ask for Google to take it down. Now, Google is not necessarily going to take it down. It takes a bit of proof to do that, but you definitely want to be able to do that, because if you don't, and you have no chance of taking it down, well, Google's just going to leave it there, right? Whether it's malicious or not. But if it is really a false review from someone that was not a client, someone that left your review just to leave you a bad review, well, you can go ahead and ask Google to review that, okay? So if you like this video, please go ahead and like and subscribe. And until next time, have a good one.